Welcome to Living with Grandpa John. Today we're going to cut up a rib roast. Safeway had them on sale, so we decided to buy one. This one here happens to be a 14.8 pounds. And I figure probably going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between 9 to 10 steaks out of this. So, it's a pretty simple way to break it down. Of course, you start by removing it from the package. Now, if this had been slightly frozen, I would have used my electric slicer because it cuts up exact dimensions. But it doesn't like cutting up raw meat that's not frozen. Because when you're putting it through the slicer, you kind of compress it and you end up with different thicknesses. Okay. It's so spooky. So. Now this particular roast, they've already removed the ribs. They're right here, so I don't have to remove them. But that's what I would have done. You would have come by here, and it's real simple. You just follow it right down the back of the ribs. Now these, we're not going to throw them away. No, we're going to turn these into oven roasted, or maybe even barbecue roasted ribs. So, but I'm going to put them in a vacuum pack right now, and we will do them later. So, so now, just a matter of figuring out how thick you want your steaks to be. And we usually do like 2 fingers, which gives me about 1 inch to 1.25 inches. And try to cut it as straight as I can. As you can see, these are good quality steaks. They're approximately that thick, which is about, I cut them about 1 inch. So, nice marbling. Not as much as I would normally like them, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus the ribs, which is another meal. And about 2 pounds of tallow that I removed from this. So that gives us about 12 pounds of meat, about 1.5 pounds of tallow, and some ribs. So it's not bad. So, and it only cost after taxes and everything, this came up to basically $104, $103 and change. So $104 for 13 steaks and some ribs. Not bad. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Welcome to Living with Grandpa John. Now this is the final for what we got from the meat purchase today. Okay. There's a total of $104 for the steaks. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 1-inch steaks. There's a small bag that's going to become tallow. There's 1 meal of ribs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ribs in that setup there. It's enough for 2 people. And we also bought $13.50 worth of chicken. So there's 5 chicken legs in each packet. So this came up to a total of 104 plus 14 is 114, $118 for all of that. So I consider that to be a pretty good deal. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you later.